Good morning, and thank you for watching the City of Janesville COVID-19 Community Briefing for April 20th. This briefing is provided Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. My name is Tom Clippert, and I'm the Planning Section Chief for this operational period. We'll begin this morning with a few words from Rev Tanya Sadagopan from the Janesville First Congregational Church, United Church of Christ.
Good morning. I'm Rev Tanya Sadagopan. I'm the pastor at First Congregational Church here in Janesville, downtown. I just want to take a moment before our briefing to remind you that we are a resilient people. We've already come through difficult times and we know how to do this, how to pull together as a community. I have seen that we have an incredible, dedicated, and talented group of leaders who are walking with us through this COVID-19 and coronavirus epidemic. We have already seen that what we're doing is working, staying home, staying safe, and staying well. I've also seen some incredible acts of kindness and coordinated efforts of outreach that are making a difference for the most vulnerable in our community. Please, if you need help, ask for it. And I know our dedicated leaders will do what they can to provide what you need. As we get ready to start our briefing, I just want to remind you that you are part of a resilient community. Stay safe, be well. We are strong. We are a strong community. In fact, we're Janesville strong.
We'll review our incident objectives for the city's COVID-19 response. Safeguard the community, including our residents, businesses, and visitors. Deter the spread of COVID-19 within our capabilities. Provide essential services to the community. And safeguard the City of Janesville employees and preserve our city service power. Now we'll hear from other members of our EOC leadership team, starting with our situation leader, Maggie Dar.
Thanks, Tom, and good morning, everyone. I'm Maggie Dar, Situation Unit Leader for this event. As of yesterday, Sunday, April 19th, the Wisconsin Department of Health Services reported that there are 4,346 positive cases of COVID-19 in the state of Wisconsin. There are 74 positive cases in Rock County. This is an increase of 11 since Friday, and there have been 4 deaths, which is not an increase since my last report. We continue to closely monitor our staffing levels. We have no concerns right now about our ability to provide essential services based on staffing levels. On Friday, 47% of our employees were reporting to their assigned work location. 16% were working remotely. 2% were out of the office sick, and 35% were out of the office for some other reason, whether or not assigned to duty or have other planned time off. We continue to monitor our personal protective equipment, or PPE levels, very closely, and we continue to keep close contact with all of our partners like the schools, the medical providers, assisted living facilities, other governmental agencies, and more. Thank you.
Thank you, Maggie. Next up is our Economic Development Director, Gail Price.
Good morning, Economic Development Director Gail Price. Encourage business owners to contact the Economic Development Office. We're happy to help you with strategies to navigate through this pandemic and be ready to be reopened when the Safer at Home order is lifted. We are continuing to post programs to the growjanesville.com website. Click on the banner at the top, and that'll take you to our business resources page, and all of those programs are being posted there. I want to remind everyone that the county's Emergency Small Business Loan Fund will open up on the 24th with an online portal. This is eligible to businesses that have 20 or fewer employees, that have been in business for at least 12 months, has a documented revenue loss of at least 25%. And again, we've got that posted, so if you got questions, feel free to give us a call. The SBA EIDL program remains available for people. We can assist with that application. That is an online application, or you can call the SBDC networks at UW-Whitewater, 262-472-1365. Stimulus money is reaching people's bank accounts now, and starting this week, the feds are going to be issuing paper checks to those who do not have direct deposit. Want to encourage people to spend that money locally. That money will go further if it's spent locally as it continues to get recycled into the economy. Another note, for the first time, independent contractors can file for unemployment. That will be through the Department of Workforce Development's website, and they'll have that on an online portal that's starting tomorrow. Again, we're here to help in the Economic Development Office, 608-755-3059. Thank you.
Thank you, Gail. Next up is Public Information Officer Alan Luckett.
Good morning. If you're interested in receiving important information from the City of Janesville, please check out our city's website or follow us on Facebook or Twitter. You can also pick up city press releases through the city's website. And that website is ci.janesville.wi.us. And for email lists, it's /email lists. For COVID-specific information, visit our site /COVID-19. It's also at the top of the homepage and all the pages as you cruise around the site. You'll find links to community resources, our archived briefings, our frequently asked questions, CDC information, business recovery information, and much more. The City of Janesville trusts government-sanctioned sites such as the CDC, Wisconsin Department of Health Services, and FEMA, and others to get trustworthy, up-to-date information, and we recommend our residents to do the same. Check out those sites. If you have any questions, please call our city's community support hotline daily. It is open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and that phone number is 608-373-6027. Please share this information with your family, friends, community groups, social networks, anyone else who can benefit. And also, we encourage social media users to use the hashtag #OnePositiveThing and hashtag JanesvilleStrong. Thank you.
Thank you, Alan. Next up is our Finance Administration Section Chief, Steve Waniger.
Good morning. Finance and Admin Section Chief Steve Waniger. The EOC response team has logged 4,611.75 hours to date, and we have captured expenditures of $837,743.29. The EOC Admin Finance section is documenting all personnel and operating expenses related to the city's COVID-19 pandemic response for potential reimbursement from the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, Public Assistance Program. The FEMA Public Assistance Program reimburses 75% of eligible assistance expenses, while the state has agreed to reimburse 12.5% of eligible assistance expenses. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. Next up is Safety Officer Captain Tom Bruner.
Good morning, Tom Bruner, Safety Officer. We want to continue to emphasize to wash your hands with soap and water, especially after being in a public place. If soap and water are not readily available, please use a hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol. And as always, avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. We want to again emphasize social distancing. We want to avoid close contact with people who are sick and create spaces between each other and others, and formulate a plan if someone in your household should become sick. If you choose to wear a non-standard mask or any other mask in public, continue to maintain the 6 feet social distancing. The CDC recommends wearing a cloth face covering in public settings where other social distancing maintenance is difficult. CDC additionally advises the use of a simple cloth face covering to slow the spread of the virus and to help people who may have the virus and do not know it from transmitting it to others. The cloth face coverings recommended are not surgical masks or N95 respirators. Those are critical supplies that must continue to be reserved for the healthcare provider and other medical responders. Workspaces and residences should be cleaned thoroughly with approved EPA cleaners, and high-touch surface areas should be cleaned at a higher frequency. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up is Incident Commander Chief Rhodes.
Hi, good morning. So our current cases are 74 today. in Rock County, and they were 63 on Friday. It's still obvious that the cases continue to grow in Rock County and the City of Janesville. And based on the county health's information and projections, Rock County Health, we are projected to be at 1,640 cases on the 19th of May. What does this mean for you? We still need to do social distancing. We have got to wear our masks. Once again, I went shopping this weekend for my once a week food run, and I saw only a few people wearing their masks. If you care about yourself, your family, your friends, your neighbors, workers at the store, and your community, wear your mask. You've got to wear your mask. We are not out of this in any way, shape, or form. We are still projected for more active cases. One of the big ways we can really flatten this curve is to wear your mask, and this is why. 1 out of 4 patients do not demonstrate any signs or symptoms of the virus. That could be a family member, that could be your neighbor that you're standing next to at the end of your driveway on the weekend or through the week, sharing the contagion with you. Also, if you are contagious, if you have the virus, you can be contagious for days before you have signs or symptoms. You have got to wear your mask. If you can't see where the world is going and our nation, and CDC is recommending you to wear masks, prepare, because I believe that when we open our community back up, I think you're going to need a mask. So I prepare now to start wearing a mask. I would urge you to wear it. If you do not know how to make it, or if you do not have a mask, go to our website of the City of Janesville, the green ribbon up top. Click on that midway in the page. You can see directions given by the Surgeon General on how to wear a mask. And I would just urge everybody in our community to start wearing their mask. Once again, I saw large gatherings in neighborhoods again this weekend. Please stop. Please stop. If you need help, please call 608-373-6027. That's our hotline. If you need help with medications or food, obviously if you have an emergency, call 911. Today I'm going to ask you to reach out to somebody that's close to you or a coworker, check on them, send a card, send a written card to somebody and ask them how they're doing today and tell them that you're thinking of them. Please give yourself grace, give your family grace, give your community grace, and please wear your mask. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Next up is City Manager Mark Freitag.
Thank you, Tom, and good morning, City of Janesville EOC members, and certainly our City of Janesville employees, and to all the community members that are listening in. What I would tell you this morning is, first of all, I want to say thanks to Pastor Tanya for providing some words of encouragement. We certainly appreciate her stepping forward as a community leader to reassure us as we work through our COVID-19 response, and so thanks to Pastor Tanya for that. You know, folks, we got 5 weeks into this EOC operation. We're beginning our 6th week. You know, frankly, I would tell you that the end is not in sight. We do have something to look forward to, and that is this Friday, April 24th, the state will shift from those first set of restrictions outlined in Safer at Home initiatives to some, and I say again some, lessening of those restrictions. But as Chief said, this is not over, okay? It's not over, and I would tell you that as he indicated, I think a mask is in our future for quite some time. We've got, you know, Friday we had, 63 confirmed cases. The Gazette reported, you know, no new cases as of Friday into Saturday, and so that sounded good. It really did. And then the virus responded. I told you that the enemy gets the vote. And so, you know, we increased by 5 on Saturday. We increased by another 6 on Sunday. And here we are at 74 active cases in the county. And so, you know, it's not over, folks. It's just not over. So This is about community behavior change. It's about figuring out what your new normal is. The mask should certainly be a part of that new normal. And I would remind you that, it's going to take the community to get us through this. And so community behavior change, let's make those adjustments. Let's live in accordance with the orders that are in place. Let's, respect each other by wearing the mask and by providing social distancing when you're in work or public settings. We will get through this. We're going to stand tall, stand firm, stand together. We're Janesville strong, but folks, it's not over. Thanks.
Thank you, Mark. This has been the City of Janesville COVID-19 Community Briefing for April 20th. The community briefing is provided Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. Please continue to be safe and stay healthy. Thank you for watching.